shit, sorry, my bad.
You're all over the place. What's this
That's
place
the reason
called?
why I'm trying to do yoga.
How's this place called? Do you know the name?
Let me look, Google Map. Let me Google Map.
It's so nice. We have coffee with cardamom. Never tried this before. Is this typical Indian, Suzanne?
Is it Indian?
I don't think it's typical.
Oh, but you have.
I don't even
Yeah,
know place there.
Ah,
The spices in general is very Indian.
cool. I love this place.
Cardamom, not very strong.
No. And they have a vegan brownie too. It's good. I've had better. Oh my.
That's what she said.
It's so beautiful. Okay.
What's the name of your show again?
The name of my show?
Yeah.
It's Fully Today.
Fully Today.
Fully Today. Thank you for being here in my video.
I'm happy to be on Fully Today.
Cool.
It's great.
Yeah. So you're Forrest.
I'm Forrest,
And I've been here for 1 week. We're at the elleke hostel.
but it feels like we've known each other forever.
Yeah, it does. So I basically have one question. You helped me with thinking about what I'm gonna do with my video, and you suggested this question, so thanks for that.
Yeah.
So what is the most important thing you got out of this stay here in this hostel?
Oh, most important.
Yeah, or what brought you the most for your life?
I wish I would have prepared for this, but okay. Well, if we had to boil it down to one thing, I think just the process that it's brought me, because being in this environment with people and being able to share things with each other, exploring your own mind, it's kind of all accumulated into one thing, I feel like, for me. So coming into this, I don't know, like, you feel a little bit more from being out traveling and around other people. You feel kind of wound up, and I feel that we've been here and kind of we've started out the mornings starting with a purpose such as yoga and meditation. Yeah. So it kind of gives you the right foot to kind of prime the mind and think about things. Mm-hmm. So starting with that in the mornings, I feel like it's primed my mind to start kind of question where I want to go next and what I want to do. And I feel like I've learned a lot, but at the same time, I feel like I have a little bit more guidance on what I actually want to do. Mm-hmm. So I don't think there's just this amazing thing of just like, this is what it's done for me, but it's been more like, I feel a lot more clear about the direction I want to go now. Yeah. So that's the big takeaway, just because I've been able to process things and look at things maybe in a different light that I hadn't before. And at a high level, that's a very high level, but there's been a lot of things in between, but it's kind of helped me go in the direction that I want to go. I think. So, yeah.
So what do you think in this process you made here? Like, what is the thing that helped you being, getting more direction in where you want to go? Is it the yoga, or is it this routine we had? Like, we wake up every day, we have this yoga class at 6:30, breakfast, you have your Spanish school.
I would say intent and environment.
Okay.
If you look at the environment we're in, we're surrounded by nature, beautiful plants, animals, but along with the environment comes the people. Mm-hmm. Everybody here has the same intent, I think, to grow, and having like-minded people or people that are trying to, better themselves, surrounded by activities such as yoga or meditation or learning. I don't know, everybody's kind of going in this path, and when you surround people by the same type of energy or the same motivation, I think it motivates yourself more than you realize, Yeah. So, and then the intent, we all had an intent to come here and improve in some way or another. And when you set out for something and you consciously accept that you're trying to achieve something or, change something, then you've already took the first step. And since we already did that by coming here, I feel like it was a lot easier to keep growing. So.
True. Yeah. The environment helps a lot.
Yeah.
Because what I told you, I feel like I need to improve the quality of the videos more than just saying like, I'm here, this is very beautiful, let's go deeper. So that's why I've been thinking a lot about how to go deeper in videos.
Yeah.
So,
well, I think, and I feel like we had a really good talk earlier in the week where we kind of explored this and we discussed one of the things was you just kind of got to take that leap, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe for the people that you have followers that are contemplating whether they want to do something or not,
Yeah.
you're actually taking something that you're not comfortable with and you're jumping outside of the box and you're actually doing it. And that's, even if you're not comfortable, that's the first step to doing anything. That's the hardest part, right?
Yeah, so you helped me a lot, like sitting here. I think you're the first person, like, after Kaisa. It's not an interview, but I'm kind of asking you questions. So, and I think it's good to do. Yeah, I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone. So
I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great.
Did you ever start writing?
I did start writing. Yeah, it was kind of strange. Like I put some words down and then I kept writing. But I think what I realized is that I'm so hard on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want us to be perfect. Even if it's just free writing for myself, I don't have to do anything with it. But I feel like I need to put something perfect. Like it's insane, and that's a thing I want to work on. Yeah.
Well, I think that's great because, as you said before, it was just kind of, well, you don't want to put these out or you don't want to produce or put anything out until it's completely ready. And when you do some sort of free writing, like the hardest part is writing.
Yeah.
So if you can just start with like a word, like you're like, what's the first word that comes to my head? And you're like, camera. And then you just start writing about a camera. But your mind kind of takes you where you want to go, or it knows the path you're going to go on. So you end up just, I don't know if you noticed this, but you started something and then it just kind of just started flowing out, right?
Yeah.
At least that's how I feel.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And you need to let it go. Like just do anything. Like keep writing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
that's a good one.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
I mean, this is your video show, so
Yeah. Of
I
course.
just don't know what you want here. But I'm just curious, what's been the hardest thing for you doing, like this sort of like interviews or putting out content for people?
The hardest thing is for me, probably not a lot of people would think that this is a hard thing for me, but just putting myself out, being vulnerable. For me, it almost never feels good enough. I'm like, so I need to let go of the opinions of other people, what they think about me. It's just, I feel strongly that I want to share something, and then, yeah, I need to let go of what people think of me. So that's the hardest thing about it. Yeah.
And do you feel like you're getting better at that now since you've been doing it, or?
It's getting better. I still not feeling totally comfortable like walking in the streets or something or in public with the camera.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what other people thinking about me, and I need to let that go more. So it's a process.
Have you ever done any of like the thought exercises to see why that is? Because a lot of times I feel like when you get to the root of those things, it's not going to fix the problem, but if you can actually target what's causing that insecurity or what's causing the issue, then a lot of times it's easier for you to process it and look at it in a different way. So it's kind of makes it easier to get past.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, when you said it's hard for me to walk on the streets with a camera, or for instance, like why don't I put out like social media content or anything like that? I think it's my insecurity is more that I don't want people to look at me as being like shallow maybe, or just really into myself, or those are kind of my insecurities. I'd see is people would be like judging me for just being like I don't know, just either I don't know any of those type of just like shallow, chauvinistic. I don't know what they would look at me as douchey, however you want to explain it, right? But that would be my insecurity. Have you thought about like why you would feel that way? Or that way?
I think that's one point, like, oh, you have that girl with the camera, pointed at her face. Why is she doing it? But that's so not the reason why I want to make videos. But
exactly. But it's an insecurity, right?
It's an insecurity, and I'm assuming things. Like I make assumptions what people could think about me. So it's just.
I think what's good is that like when you're out on the street next time when you're filming yourself, you just got to remind yourself and just say, I mean, what does it matter? My intent is not for those reasons. And if these people are looking at me, more than likely I'm judging myself way more than they are. They're probably like, oh, this girl is doing something really cool, instead of, oh, she's a selfish bitch or something.
That's so true. Yeah.
I think it can be helpful.
It is. This is very helpful for me. So.
But no, really, I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I haven't seen your YouTube channel, but I'm excited for when we finally have Wi-Fi.
We don't have Wi-Fi here, so it's kind
okay.
of...
I want to address that though. I think being able to disconnect as well.
Yeah.
Because the fact that we don't have any, I mean, there's still a little bit of like cell phone service out here, but everybody doesn't really use it all that much. And not having Wi-Fi, we're not looking for something to take us away, because I've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed just sitting there in the living room and connecting with people, because you don't see that anymore when you travel, right?
No,
like,
it's just
everyone
is on their phone. Yeah, including me, like, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I do the same exact thing, and it's just so easy to fall into that trap and not connect with people because you have an excuse, because it's easy and it's comfortable.
Yeah.
But I mean, trying to get to know people isn't easy or comfortable, but now that we know each other, it's way more comfortable, right?
It is, yeah. But it went very quickly, I think. What did you think about before you went here? Like, you knew you didn't have access to Wi-Fi, so...
I was excited.
You were excited? Yeah.
Because I do some mountainous type camping where there's no reception route in the wilderness, and that's some of the best times that I have, because being able to disconnect from everything and everyone, it really lowers your stress levels, I think, and connect back with, I don't know, nature.
Yeah.
Now that you've been on an eco farm and you've kind of seen some of the food and the way we're eating it, are you more encouraged to maybe have your own farm or garden or something?
I think I'm not that kind of a farm person.
No.
Like, I don't see myself the entire day working at the farm.
What about a garden though?
I'd love to have a garden.
Yeah.
I'd love to grow my own vegetables, but it's still a lot of work. So, but what I experienced here is when you have time. Well, I never really cared to do the dishes, but when you have time and you cook like for 2 hours, or cleaning, it's fine because you have the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's a huge difference. So if I would have time, I'd love to have like a garden and grow my own vegetables. Yeah.
Well, it's almost like a form of meditation, you know.
Yeah. You're so, what Paula is saying, like you're living really slowly, really aware, like every day. Yeah. You have a farm? You have a garden?
Well, yeah. Growing up, we always had a garden. We had fruits, vegetables, and fruit trees and stuff like that. But the same thing kind of happened to me. So before I started traveling, working 12, 14 hours a day, that you don't have time for that. Washing dishes, you're like, I'm going to cook something on Sunday that's going to last me the entire week.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll only have to do dishes one time. But you're not, it's not enjoyable. It's getting wrapped up in the rat race.
That's so true.
Man, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah. There's a lot to learn about that. Yeah.
That's why you should tell everybody on the video, come traveling.
Oh,
You'll learn a lot.
You will learn a lot. Yeah. Especially if you connect more with nature. It's like being at a very slow pace, which I think is really good for you. Anyway, Thanks a lot, Forrest.
Yeah, I
really
love this.
Appreciate it. Good. Yeah.
So maybe I'll see you at Christmas or something?
Who knows? I don't have any plans, so I'll probably be in Colombia. Yeah.
I will too. So
yeah.
Well, you should message me.
Who knows? Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.